Welcome everyone, Eneki here. And today I'm going to be doing a new mini-series called Pokemon Mega Breakdown. In today's video, I'm going to be covering the Raid Center. The Raid Center used to be called the Instance Center, and for some reason they decided to change the name to Raid Center instead. The Raid Center can be found in the city. So once you go from the main page, you go to City, and then the Raid Center is on the left hand side. The Raid Center has a variety of resources and gear. So the gear has all these different sets that you can get. You have 10 tries per day to get some gear from it. The first two you'll get actual gear. I think the third and fourth and fifth you only get shards from, and then you have to piece together the gear from that. So if we look at it from this perspective here, the lowest set is the energy armor set. Then you have the trial armor set, the fairy armor set, the elemental armor set, and the ancient armor set. These are all things that you can get in the Raid Center. Everything after that, you have to get elsewhere. So the Origin, the Z Power, and the Champion armor set cannot be found by access through the Raid Center. So you'll have 10 attempts per day, and you can do either challenge, which is 1 attempt, or 5 sweeps, which is 5 attempts at the same time. If you want more attempts, you can get these things called raid tickets, which allow you to continue and do an attempt per raid ticket. They can be found in such places as the tournament shop, the arena shop, and the mythical boss shop. So, now that I've went through that, each difficulty recommends a specific amount of BP, otherwise known as battle points. You do not have to be this, the BP, but it's recommended to be that BP in order to pass it with more ease. So the first difficulty requires 819 BP. The second difficulty is 2.95k, so that's 2,950. The third difficulty recommends 17,960. The fourth difficulty recommends 41,740. And the difficulty 5 recommends 110,000. As stated, you do not need to be these battle points or BP in order to challenge them. However, if you want to do a 5 sweep, I do believe you have to be a certain VIP level or level in general, overall level. And then you hit either challenge or 5 sweeps. 5 sweeps will do all 5 attempts, which you get 10 attempts a day, so you can do that twice. Or you can do challenge, which will make you sit through the battle. 5 sweeps will bring up this list here and show you what you obtained in each attempt. So this one I got 3 shards from the ancient armor, 1 of the ancient ring, and 1 of the ancient amulet. On the second attempt, I got two ancient blades shards, one ancient ring shard, and 3 ancient amulets. There is a set range. I don't know the specific amount, but there is a set range of how many shards you can get of each per attempt, we'll say. So this could range up to, let's say, 5 or so. I don't know exactly because I don't pay very close attention, but there is a specific range, and the lowest you can get is 0 because you can get more than this at a time. So next we have the gem collector. This will give you basic gems all the way through. Difficulty 1 to difficulty 7 gives you the basic gems. Now, as stated before, you can do challenge or you can do wipeout instead of 5 sweeps. Wipeout will allow you to do all of your attempts at once. As you notice, I have up to 20 attempts per day. Well, not per day, but per reset time. So once the timer gets down to 0, then it will add one more attempt. So I'll have 6 chances. The longer you leave this maxed out, the less resources you'll get, such as gems, your runes, and so on and so forth. So I recommend coming back to the raid center as frequently as possible so that you don't cap out on the max amount of chances you get. I have 20 chances because I bought the 10-year pass. The 10-year pass bumps this from 10 chances to 20 chances, which allows me a longer time period before having to check the raid center and make sure that it's not capped out on chances. So once you come here, you have only the basic of gems. You just get more gems within each difficulty. This ranges from 45,000 battle points, 154,000 battle points, 268,000 battle points. Difficulty 4 is 593,000 battle points. 5 is 911,000 battle points. 6 is 1.5 million battle points, and difficulty 7 recommends a total of 2,780,000, or 2,780,000 battle points. Once again, these are recommended. You can definitely complete them without having that specific amount of battle points. So you can have, let's say, 2 million flat battle points. Then if you can beat it, you can beat it. It's just recommending that you should be this amount. So with each of these, you have to be a certain VIP to wipe it out, which will clear all attempts, or you have to be a certain overall level. Now, I've said this twice now. What I mean by overall level is this level right here has to be a specific level for you to be able to do a full sweep, a full wipeout. Otherwise, you have to challenge it individually, or you can be a specific VIP which means you have to spend real money to get to a specific VIP level. And then that in itself will allow you to do it regardless of what level you are. But you can definitely get all of these without having to spend a dime. It will just take longer because you'll have to reach a specific level. So I'm going to go ahead and do the wipeout for difficulty 7. As you see, these are all level 1 gems. So regardless that difficulty 1 has level 1 gems, and this is the highest you can go is difficulty 7, I still retained the same level of gems, level 1 gems. It's unfortunate. I would think that they would at least increase the level of gems as you get higher difficulty, but that is not the case. So if you're worried about the fact that you're only getting level 1 gems from the first few difficulties, don't worry. The only difference is you get more gems as you get higher up. Moving on, we have the Magitech, which is your runes. And to note, you also have a double amount of chances on Tuesday to loot this. Each day has each one of these has a specific day that will allow for 2 times the amount of loot that you normally get. So it ranges from 27,000 at the lowest difficulty all the way up to 2.2 million on the difficulty number 7. As you see here, it's showing the lesser runes. Then you got the next one up that you could start getting in difficulty 3, and then the next one after that, you got the greater, and then the perfect runes after that. So you have more chances to get better loot as you progress through these. So as I do this wipeout, you'll see I still get two of these lessers, even though it shows that it's 1 lesser, a greater, and 2 perfects. That's not always the case. It's just a chance to get better loot. So on each one of these 5 attempts, I got 2 sets of lesser runes, 1 set of the greater runes, and 1 set of the perfect runes. This one didn't even give me greater or perfect runes, and then the same thing for this as the first 2. And like I said before, you do have a specific range of the amount that you can get in each line here. So this one could be a 10 as well as this one's a 10. Same as this. This is a 2 while this is a 2. It's just that I just rolled well, kind of crappy roll, but it can be varying. See, here's 2, 2. This is 4 perfect runes, and this is 4 perfect runes. And these will enhance your gear. So you got the gems, the runes. Next up is the Master Rider. So the Master Rider will give you the riding books. The range of BP is from 13.9k all the way up to 3.1 million at difficulty 8. The difference in rewards is just that you get more. It's all the same thing. There's no higher type of rider book that you can get. So let's go ahead and wipe these out. And as you notice, it has its range. The rider books, or riding books, riding manuals, each serves a purpose of upgrading your mount. So let's go to your hero section, go to mount, and you use these to upgrade your mount. It gives EXP to your mount. Next up, we have the Mega Evolution Stones, the Lord of Mega Evo. These are only one type, so you don't get a different or higher grade of Mega Evo stones. And as you see, this one time I got a row of 4, and the rest of them I got rows of 3. This is a 1, 10, 6. This is a 6, 4, 6. So it varies. This one I got 17 in one sweep. This one I got 16. And these are to Mega Evolve your Pokemon. So if you want to Mega Evolve your Pokemon, you go to Team, you go to Mega Evolve, and then you spend it here. For this to rank up, I will need 7,000 for my Super Mewtwo. Next up, and lastly, is the Ultimate Upgrade or Advanced Upgrade Orbs, as they are called. So you have your regular upgrade orbs, and then you have advanced upgrade orbs. Once you reach a specific point in your upgrades, you will no longer require regular upgrade orbs, and you cannot upgrade an upgrade orb into an advanced one. You need to obtain a advanced one through other means, which there is only 2 means that does not require paying real money for. This is one of them. This has a difficulty of 581,000 all the way up to 18.7 million. In order to unlock these, you need specific levels. I need to be level 115, level 125, and level 135 to unlock difficulty 3, 4, and 5. So let's do a wipeout on the second one. And you can see that I either get 2, 1, or 3 lines of these greater upgrade orbs. So let's go to Team. We go to Upgrade. The upgrades will vary on where you are at in your upgrade. Right now, I'm at 150 on these. And they can also be obtained. Well, you can get to it at the Road of Champion, which can be found here. See, on these you get 180 from defeating these, 180 greater upgrade orbs. whereas you don't get too many from here. But you can get to Road to Champion from here, clicking on Road to Champion, or Road to Championship here. And that concludes the coverage of the Raid Center and how it works. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next video.